Hi, and welcome to Real Doofs. I'm Drew.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Laura.
And this is our pop culture movie podcast. And today is going to be a good day because guess what? All of my ghouls and ghosts out there. This is our Halloween episode. So we are going to be doing what we love to do best. Scare Brian.
No.
Hey Brian, when you edit this, can you put like some funny music in there and be like lightning strike when I say
like
Scare Brian?
Stuff.
Yeah, just like cut this. But yeah, or just leave it like this so I sound like an asshole. But one or the other. It's going to be great either way. But yeah, so we've got our scary movie this year, which is not actually like I'm not going to say much because I'm not leading it. Our lovely Laura is going to be leading this one, but it's not like a crazy scary movie, but it is a very fun scary movie. That's how I'm going to put it. I don't want to say anything else because Brian doesn't know shit about it. So before we dive in, there's two things we have to announce. My car, Big Blue, it's gone.
No.
Oh
no. It died 2 weeks ago. So I have a new vehicle.
That's
sad. And I named it after a Seinfeld reference.
Ooh, okay.
He's called Golden Boy.
Yes.
Yes, it is a 2020 Hyundai Santa Fe.
I was going to say Golden Boy didn't have a good outcome though in Seinfeld.
True. Yes.
He had to be put down.
Yes, he did. But and the funny thing is, it's not even a gold car. It said gold on the act from the dealership, but it's actually bronze. So I'm not going to. And my insurance lets me nickname my cars, and I've already put Golden Boy in, so I'm not going to like rename it. But yes, Golden Boy. So I have a new car after driving mine for 18 years straight through. Yeah, it was a 23-year-old car. It had a good life.
I think you got your use out of it. Yeah.
I did. So anyway, Golden Boy's here to stay. And now for the real special news is Laura's birthday was literally like almost a month ago. Like 3.5 weeks ago, right? So it's like. So Brian and I were trying to figure out what we wanted to do for this year's like specialty sort of like and again, if you're just listening now, Brian, Laura, and I, this is our third year annually giving each other like real Doof style gifts, and we keep the theme together. The first year was all cameos from the exact same person with the exact same prompt.
So good.
And it
shout out to
by
Shane.
The end of it caused, I think, annoyance and confusion. But either way, it was awesome. Last year,
you know what I like to think? Like to think we helped get him sober because he's sober now, and maybe by the third one he was journey. Like. Yeah, maybe he was like, man, like something's really wrong. Like I keep getting these same cameos and I don't know what's happening. He's like, I gotta get my shit together.
You know, he just didn't have to insult me. I was the only one who was insulted in there.
What was your insult again?
Oh, he said, he's like, what are you going to do? The lift? You think you can do that, bro? I was like, get the fuck out of here. I can lift somebody who runs and jumps. Okay.
For sure.
Like maybe my back will hurt, but come on. Anyway, but yes, so then last year we got each other vinyls of things that we thought we would enjoy. And this year, we're going to let Laura open first, and then we'll say what our concept is. All right, so.
Well, I mean, I can feel that it's like a framed something, and it's large.
Yes, it is. It's a very large frame.
In bluey wrapping paper.
In bluey wrapping paper, yes. So the back, what you have is the back. You're opening the back. So like turn it towards you and then like turn it around, right? Okay. So like open it so you don't reveal it first. Okay. Brian, how are you wrapping gifts? Are you good at wrapping gifts or do you just like crumple shit up?
This is a good wrapping.
I can be good.
I'm very good at it.
My wife is extremely good, so by her standards, I'm terrible.
Got it.
But when I put the effort in, I can pull off a not half bad wrap job.
Okay.
But I'm not normally pretty good at it.
All right. Now, before you turn it around, Laura, I just I hope you get it.
I'm so intrigued by this. The way you guys have been describing this.
And yeah, just one more thing. Before we have been feeding Laura a bunch of bullshit as to what this possibly could be.
I think she thought she was getting an animal at one point.
Yeah, one point an animal. I don't even know what she's been thinking, but all right, Laura, go ahead, reveal.
I hope I get it. Okay.
You'll get it.
Oh, I love this. Oh. How did you remember that was like my band name? And like
you told me that drunk a week ago.
Yeah, you told Brian drunk the other day. Yep. And then
I haven't been able to figure out how to slip that into a conversation. And then we were there. And I was like, but just curious. Yeah.
Oh my God. That's
Laura,
so funny.
I got a text message at 3 a.m. from Brian.
Yeah, I texted Drew while you were sitting next to me.
Yes. He's like, I got it. I'm like, fuck is happening? And then I figured it out from there.
You know what's so funny? Because I think I told you is that I've been keeping a list of.
Oh, it's from your list.
Yes. But
it is from your list, but you probably added to it.
But I
when we
forgot
did almost,
about it.
Yeah, when we did Almost Famous at the beginning of this year, you sent it. Yep.
Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Mm-hmm. But it's so funny that I was just going through my notes in my phone and I came across that list maybe 2 days ago. And I was like, oh, I really should do something with this, but I don't know what to do with it. Yeah. So that is really weird timing.
Yes. So
I need to describe.
For people listening.
Yeah, so sorry. I'm still looking at you describe it because I'm still looking at the names on it.
This year, our theme is going to be printed material. So it's going to be something, it can be shirts, it can be custom, hat, poster, whatever. Yes, now there's that, Laura, is one of the things that has to be involved. I'm going to say the top says something and the bottom says something. Those are 2 must requirements, have to be on our gifts.
Okay.
So, Real Doofs Presents and buttsunningwithbrian.com have to be in print.
Did you know that was on there?
I didn't know that was on there. That was a true addition.
So first off, Brian doesn't know those were the rules, but I sent Brian these pictures several times and I saw that he read them. So I assumed he read buttsunningwithbrian.com.
I missed that part. But
so perfect because you can see the wall behind me that I've started
a
year ago with like music stuff. So this is going right
perfect. So just to describe it, it is a virtual, it's a poster for a music fest, but it is it's first off has Laura's actual college band that she was in as the headliner and one of her favorite music bands as the second headliner. And then throughout it has several other fake bands from music and from TV and movies. I think there's some from TV, right?
Jesse and
the Rippers is on there. So I couldn't fit every single band. I'm 6 shy from what the list had. I had to pick and choose to fit in there, but it was custom made. We're so stoked about it. I think Brian and I had like a couple of weird ideas. And then like I even like I found something that I thought you would like, but it was just very bland. Like it was just a very like simple thing. It was literally, and I'm just going to tell you what it is. And I know you'll like it. And one day maybe you'll just get it. But it was like somebody makes vintage t-shirts and one was of the Meadows. It was like the Meadows, not and I was like, yes, I'm like, that's cool. And Brian's like either or. And then I was like, he's not enthusiastic about this shirt at all. So let's stick with the good one. And then he was just like, I got Laura's brand. I'm like, all right. He messaged Monica.
So I don't even remember talking about that.
I reached out to Monica, we can bleep it, but I reached out to her to figure out like, I was like, hey, did Laura have a high school band that I could like get? And she was like, I don't remember. And then a week ago, Laura was out here in Arizona and we were at a work function where we drank a little too much, but
standard operating procedure.
Yes.
For sure. But we were talking about like music and being in bands and stuff. And I probably wasn't the most clever because I was very drunk, but I was like, "Are you a high school band? What was your high school band called?"
Well, the fact that I was like, wait, how did you know this? It just shows how much I was.
As I'm asking, I had my phone out and Drew pulled up ready to go. I was like, so high school band?
And it took a little understanding because he was just like, let me.
What did I even say?
Oh my God.
Yeah, what did
I'm
he
also
say?
remembering when he said 3 a.m., but the time difference. That makes
no,
sense.
No, it really wasn't
like,
3 a.m. It wasn't actually 3 a.m. It was think it was let me see. I sent the photo. So see, like we made also like there were different versions of it, Laura, where like I had AI make a version where it was just kind of all the list name of everything. And it like screwed up on one of them. It listed them twice. Like
Dewey Cox. Good at listed text.
Yeah, it like listed Dewey Cox twice, but like spelled it differently. And so let's see. Brian says where does he say it that he did it? Let's see. We'd have to. Oh yeah. Okay, so then I got this. Look more in the morning. Festival, Real Doofs, Laura Road and Band. I'm on it. Okay, yeah. So it was for me. It was 12:30 at night,
which is like 9:30.
Yes. And he said, "All right, I got it out of drunk Laura." Her high school band was Sweet Marie! ! So I was like, okay, let's go with the poster. And then I got a lot of hearts from Brian, and I was like, what's happening? Like, and then so that was our thing.
So funny.
Yes,
I love it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I love
it. We figured, like, and again, I think like our goal here, we'll try to do something that's like reminiscent of our personalities a bit. Like we know you're a huge music fan, concert goer. So like this is a tour poster, a music festival. I think it works really well. Laura, you and I will figure out Brian's crazy thing, whatever we do there. But Brian, just know you will have a piece of print, whether it is a shirt, a hat, or something. It will say buttsunningwithbrian.com somewhere on it. It has to. So just be prepared.
We should just make hats that just say that and wear
them.
Right?
Yeah.
I love it so much.
Anyway,
great. You guys are just honestly the best gift givers, like out of any of my friends. Like just so creative.
Well, I can't wait to see your post on it, your social media post on it.
I'm just like amazed at the timing of this because I really like 2 days ago I was like, I need to make a poster of this somehow. And look at that.
Boom.
The universe provided.
Exactly. Wonderful.
I love it.
Awesome. All right. Now that was our intro in. Laura, I think, do you want to tell what we're watching first, or do you want to jump into the game first? What do you want to do?
So we'll do the game first. We know it's our Halloween episode, so we're doing some sort of horror-ish movie. So the game that I have for you guys today is one that we've done a few times, but we're going to do, is it a porn movie or not?
Okay.
We're back on that train of
ooh, spooky. Or sexy? I'm not sure.
It's called spooky music. Okay. It's called spooky music.
So we've done this a few times with some other things, but also as we're watching movies, there's usually like a porn parody associated with them.
Yes.
You're going to have to turn that off. It's distracting. So this one is porn parodies on scary movies, but you need to tell me if it is a real one or a made up one. We're not going to keep track or anything. I won't lie that I've been using ChatGPT to like come up with some ideas for things.
It's all good.
It also gave a funny tagline for each of the movies.
Thank God. Yes.
That it did.
Okay.
You know what's really funny? I don't know if you guys saw what I named this this session, but it's Halloween.
Oh, well, there you go.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
It's fucking great.
Perfect. All right. So the first one that we have, real or made up, is The Hills Have Thighs.
So wait, when you say real or made up or porn parody, like, do we know
is this a real porn parody or is it a made up porn parody? So they're all going to be like
gotcha.
porn names, but is it an
I was getting
actual
it confused with Star Trek episodes or porn.
Yeah,
parody.
so it's not.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving me the right direction. Okay, so is there a tagline to this?
You'll scream with pleasure.
I think this is real.
I mean,
that's a good title.
I think it's real too. What's that?
That one is real.
Yeah,
there is I can't even talk. The Hills Have Thighs. That is a real
Hills
one.
Have thighs. I was picturing a big hill.
God, I really hope I don't get 100% on this. That's going to be telling.
The next one is Night of the Giving Head.
Oh, I was going to guess that one, actually, because I've got that up on the list of all the past Halloween ones that we've watched.
Oh, Night of the Living Dead. The tagline is, they came for brains, they stayed for something else.
It's the same thing.
I'm going to say yes, too. I think that's real.
I think it's real. I think that's too good of a title to not be real.
That one is real.
Oh, shit, man.
So then we have A Nightmare on Jerk Street. 1, 2, Freddy's feeling you.
Doesn't he have the claw hand? Doesn't he have like a metal claw? Oh, that sucks.
Yep.
I mean, there was Edward Penis hands.
Maybe they just swapped it out.
I'm going to say no on this one.
I think this is a no. This is bad. I don't like it.
That one is a no.
Okay.
You're doing very well.
So, friends, we just want to let you know, Brian and I haven't seen any of these movies. We're just going based on title is it an AI title? Right, Brian? Right?
Yeah, okay. This is all on vibe.
Drew, why are you sweating so much? Okay.
Why are you covering up that DVD collection behind you?
How'd you find my Google history? Next we have Rosemary's Baby Daddy. He's not just a devil in disguise.
No way.
Yeah,
no way for me. No way for me.
No.
I could see like a comedy parody. I don't
Have you seen porn parodies? They're not usually serious.
No, Laura, I have never.
That one is not real.
Okay. The only reason I went with not real on that one is because Rosemary's Baby is a older horror movie, and Baby Daddy is more of a newer phrase. So unless they were like, hey, let's remake a classic, like it seemed a little off. My reasoning is there.
We're running out of things to make porn out of. Let's go back to the archives.
Yeah, remake a classic.
Yeah, they're like, Hollywood's run out of all ideas. Let's start over with us too.
Now we have Texas Vibrator Massacre. And the tagline is Leatherface has a new toy.
Oh man.
Texas Vibrator Massacre.
I'm gonna go real on this one. I'm on the fence, but I think it's.
I'd like to say yes to this too.
I'd like this one to be real.
Yeah, that one is real.
Hell yeah.
Is real. And the fact that I had to keep some out of this because we've talked about them before, like Edward Penis Hands and The Sexorcist.
Yeah.
Those were like on the list that I gave. I'm like, wild that we've already discussed both of these. But okay, then we have the Blair Bitch Project. She's witchy and she's kinky.
That's ripe for parody. I say yes.
It's the Blair Bitch Project?
The Blair Bitch Project.
Because the Blair Witch Project is the
No,
real
I know,
movie?
but
okay.
They could have made it like the Bear Witch Project. Like, I don't know. I don't think you needed to keep the Blair in there. I think that would have been a better title.
It's like a tongue twister.
Anyways, hire me if you're looking for a new porn parody titleist. I think not real.
Ooh, okay. That one is real. That's a real one. Yeah, they just weren't really clever, I guess. Now
it seems so right to have. It's like a found footage movie. Like someone had to do a porn parody of like 3 people like lost in the woods. There's definitely a 3-way that happens, and then the witch orgy. It's gotta. Yeah.
Sounds like you've.
Again, I've never seen this film before. I don't know if it's a work of art or not.
Well, let's see if you've heard of The Booberist. They're here and they're perky.
The Booberist?
What is that a parody? Is that The Exorcist?
I'm thinking The Exorcist. Or no, maybe Poltergeist? No, it's Boobergeist.
Boobergeist?
So sorry, I read that incorrectly.
The Boobergeist.
Boobergeist. They're here and they're perky.
I hate that one.
I don't think that's real. I don't. Brian, you have to answer now.
No, I don't think it's real.
That one is real. There is a Boobergeist.
Wow. Whew. I didn't ace it. All right.
And we'll do one more.
Okay.
I know who you did last summer. And then the tagline is, and they told everyone.
Oh, no. Again, I want this to be real. So I'm going to say, yeah. I feel real. like mid 90s really did start getting those parodies coming in. So yeah, let's do it.
That one is real. Yeah.
Oh, yay, I got it right. And they told everyone.
You guys did pretty good. I love it. Yeah. I'm wondering how many more of these like themes that we could go through where there's actually ones that we haven't talked about before.
I can't wait.
But we're going to keep it going.
Yes, we are.
So the movie that we're doing today is The Cabin in the Woods, which is one that we've been wanting to show Brian for a few years now that we both think that you'll really like. And when Drew said it's not like a typical horror movie, the way that it was described online is 2012's science fiction comedy horror film.
Okay, interesting. I didn't realize it was a comedy.
Yeah, hence doing the porn names, kind of keeping it in the same vein of the movie. So it was written and directed by Drew Goddard, and it was his directorial debut.
Yes.
Before that, he wrote for shows like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Angel, Alias, Lost. He also afterwards wrote Cloverfield before or after Cloverfield, World War Z, most recently The Martian, and Project Hail Mary.
Yep.
Which I know we're all excited to see.
Yeah.
I think, didn't he also, he's like the showrunner on, was he the showrunner on like, or did he write for The Good Place too?
It could have been. He had a huge list of stuff that he had written for.
Yeah, it's either Goddard or Reeves, and I'm pretty sure it's Drew Goddard who was involved in that. Maybe even Daredevil, the TV show?
It could have been. There was, a huge list. And then he also wrote it with Josh Whedon, who also produced it. He also did things like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Angel. And then he did a lot of like Marvel TV shows. It was like the Avengers. There were a few other Marvel TV shows. That's not my forte. But
Defenders, and he did the Netflix ones. Daredevil, Defenders,
Iron Fist.
Yeah, he was involved in a lot of those. Yeah.
And fun fact, they wrote it together in just 3 days, which I thought was crazy. Yeah. For how good of a movie it is.
And Brian is a huge Joss Whedon fan. Loves him, professionally and like personally.
I did see that he got into a little hot water. Yeah, I didn't read into it, but he's been accused of some things. We'll leave it there.
Yeah, we haven't seen him around for a while.
The cinematography was Peter Deming, who did a lot of movies that I love. So The Menu, Scream 2 through 4, some Austin Power movies.
Nice.
My Cousin Vinny.
Yes.
Which is on our list we need to watch. And then also Drop Dead Fred, which cult classic movie. Such a weird movie.
I need another watch on that because I hate that movie and I haven't seen it in 25, maybe 30 years.
I feel like we could watch that because I used to watch it as a kid and I remember watching it a few years ago and going, wow, this is wildly inappropriate and this is not a children's movie whatsoever.
I feel like I didn't really get it.
No.
That's why I was like,
no, definitely not.
This movie.
Definitely did not get it. There are a lot of people you will definitely recognize in this movie. When's the last time you've seen this, Drew? It's probably recently because it's a newer movie. So we'll have Brian do most of the guessing. Yeah.
When did it come out?
2012.
So within the last 10 years.
Okay.
It's been a bit.
Well, okay. But I think for Brian, there will be a lot of people that you recognize. I'm not going to really have you guess anybody. But I do want you to think as we're watching it, there is a character that we don't see until the very end, but you hear their voice. And I want you to see if you can guess who the actor is the voice of. Okay. I think it's a pretty recognizable voice, I would think. And if you don't remember either, Drew, we can have you guess.
I don't remember, so I'm excited to see when it.
You want me to guess when we hear it, right?
Yeah, when you hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But man, I do want to ask, like, Laura. I don't know if I don't want to step on your toes on your question, so I'll wait till you're done, and then we'll see if this is an appropriate question to ask.
Hold your thought.
Yeah,
I'm hoping it's Gilbert Gottfried.
It'd be amazing.
Don't we have thought that he'd be in like movies all the time?
I just want Brian to participate in like the bet.
Okay, but
do you know what I mean? Without saying anything.
Okay.
Well, okay. Like I have some questions. Some questions.
Yeah.
So
good.
We'll
okay,
cool. Before I ask you any questions, I just want from you, Brian, your general thoughts, ideas of like when this could take place, where this could take place. I mean, it is called Cabin in the Woods, so that might be a little hint.
Yeah.
But if you think there's anything else involved, other than the cabin in the woods.
I think it takes place. I think it takes like present day. And I think it takes place in a cabin in the woods. I think it's in I'm gonna throw out Wyoming. I think we're gonna get the like precise location.
Okay.
But I think it's like I think it's in the middle of the woods in Wyoming somewhere.
That's good.
I don't know much about this movie on the because it's been on a lot of streaming services, so I like recognize the cover. Is like a very gray woodsy background, and then like the cabin is floating and it looks like a Rubik's cube. Sort of, where it's like rotated or something. So I feel like there are people who find like a good deal on a cabin, or they heard about this cabin and they're like, this is no one's ever here, we can go there. And
who wants a rotating cabin?
Yeah I don't think it's always rotating. I think that it is like a trap or you get stuck in like an escape room sort of thing. So like they all go in and they get stuck in there and they have to like solve puzzles to get out or something. And it's I do the one thing that I like know is that like it's, or maybe I don't know it, but I feel like it is like a research facility or like a government lab or something. So like it isn't just that it's like the villain is not something supernatural, or it's more sci-fi than that. It's like this is a fake cabin. It is set up to be a trap by like a government agency or some weird rogue research lab or something that is like testing things there, and that's like how they trap what is probably going to be like 6 teens trapped in this cabin.
You're leading into 2 questions that I have. Okay. So I'm gonna like kind of hold you there. So the first question is, you said how it's not going to be like the supernatural where we normally see like where we watch like The Conjuring, and it's kind of the supernatural like ghost. So what type of, I'm going to call them monsters, do you think that we might see in this movie? Like,
I actually think we might see somewhat traditional monsters, and that's part of the research or something. Like they're not real. Like it's not really a werewolf. It is like the research lab pretending that there's a werewolf or something.
Gotcha. Okay. So anything more than a werewolf that you can think of? That might be like a
zombie, vampire.
Love
spooky ghost.
Spooky ghost.
We're gonna get a werewolf, zombie, and vampire in the same movie? Are you saying?
Yeah.
This is like Monster Squad.
Yeah,
like, this is gonna be fucking. This is huge.
And then the other question that
we'll see a clown.
Ooh, a clown. Ooh, I don't mind normal clowns, but creepy clowns don't like it.
Yeah.
Be a doll.
Or dolls.
No.
That's Laura's like no.
No. And then you started to touch on this. I was going to ask what horror, like kind of traditional horror movie tropes of characters do you think you'll see? Because you started saying the like.
I said 6 teens.
Yeah,
I think there'll be like college age kids who are like on a break. I think there's gonna be 6 of them. I think you're gonna get like I think it's gonna be the like classic stereotypes. Like there will be a nerd. There'll be like a jock, a comedy relief person, like cheerleader type.
Mm-hmm.
Some horn dog. So
did you say a horn dog?
Someone's going to be real horny.
Yep. That's perfect. You're, on the right track there for sure.
I kept it gender neutral so that way I can win no matter who fits the archetype.
They do have like actual name. I don't know if they say the actual names in the movie. I don't remember, but there are very clear names and it's interesting.
Okay.
So then I have sort of more just silly, fun questions. What do you think the body count in this movie is going to be?
Ooh, that's interesting.
I will give you a
five
clue.
Five of the 16s.
It's pretty high.
Pretty high?
Yeah,
I'll give you that. It's just a cabin in the woods. Who's there to die?
I'll give you that.
That's interesting. Maybe cops show up at some point, or sheriffs, or like local townspeople or something. Pretty high is fucking wild.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
So that's 5 is real low ball.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to say 43.
Okay. Do you want to? Yeah, you're more on the right track there. Drew, do you want to take a guess?
On-screen scene deaths.
Yes. And again, this is from Google. Who knows if it's actually 100% correct, but...
I'll go a little higher, just a little. I'll go 63.
Love it. All right. The next question is, what type of stuffed animal head, like a taxidermy animal head, does one of the characters make out with? What type of animal?
Make out with? None of them are good.
Nope. There's not a good answer for anything there.
I'm trying to think about what the best one to make out with would be. I think it's a deer.
Deer. That's why I was like, what's usually up on a wall in a cabin?
Yeah.
Drew, do you have a...
I would say bear.
Bear.
All right. She chose the bear. Okay. And then... in the movie, one of the characters has, I will say, is like the stoner type person and has a bong that is also a combo of something else. And
that's right.
It was it said it cost $5,000 to make it as a prop because they wanted it to be like functional, but it's not something that exists. So I want you to think of like what a combination bong / what would it be? It's like something where you could carry it around kind of like indiscreetly.
Carry it around.
That you would use every day type thing.
That you would use every day?
Yeah.
A bong telescope.
Carry around your telescope every day?
Your telescope every day? I love it.
If I was a bird watcher.
Yeah. There you go.
What am I carrying around every day?
Not all day, but it's something that you would bring around with you and it wouldn't look odd to have.
Yeah. I was thinking like a thermos or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's good.
I just don't see why that would cost $5,000. I feel like I've seen people turn thermos into a bomb.
Been very creative.
Yeah. I've seen like Mountain Dew bottles turned into, or Gatorade bottles.
Yeah. People do that with apples and shit.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, why did that cost that much?
Again, not knowing from experience, but so that was the questions that I had. Drew, you had something where you want Brian to make a guess, but should we wait until the movie started because I don't want to give anything away?
Yes, okay, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so then I guess really the only other thing is if you have just any other final thoughts now that we've talked about some more questions of things we might see in the movie or. We didn't really talk about what you think the plot might be, other than there's a research facility. But I guess scary movies, it's like there's these things chasing you, and you try and get away from them.
Yeah, I think that is still going to be the gist. I think this will be more focused on like getting out. Like I think that they're going to get locked in there somehow, and it is like an escape room style sort of thing, and like solving some of the puzzles that it throws at them. Otherwise, I think that they're just like teenagers on. Like winter break or spring break or something at this cabin. I don't think I have any other guesses.
Cool. anything you want to add, Drew, before we get started?
I'm going to ask one. There is, let's see. Trying to make sure if I remember this correctly. Okay. So one of the main characters is a huge Marvel star. Who do you think it is?
Huge Marvel star?
Mm-hmm.
Like huge. I know who it. I know that he's a Marvel star.
Yep.
Oh, I gave away the he, but
I'm trying to think. I don't think it's one of the older people. I think Chris Evans is even too old to be in this bracket. I feel like unless it's the voice, unless it's the narrator, because I could see that being
but 2012.
2012.
Yeah, we should say they're a huge Marvel star now.
And then.
Trying to throw Brian off.
Significantly narrows it down in 2012.
Yes.
They pretty much became a huge Marvel star at this time.
They're.
Oh, I don't want to give you.
Did I give it away?
No. I think it's Chris Hemsworth. That's my guess.
I gave it away.
So.
No, that wasn't it. I didn't think of him. He didn't pop into my head yet. I was still running through everybody. I was like, 2012 is a little too old for it to be like Tom Holland. You did significantly narrow it down to 2012. It had to be the original 6 Avengers.
Right. So Thor 1 came out in 2010.
Yeah.
And the only other time Evans had been seen beforehand, or not Evans, Hemsworth had been seen beforehand, really was Star Trek, the first Star Trek movie. He was Kirk's father in the opening scene.
That's right.
So he became a huge name, but he had already filmed. This movie was filmed.
I was going to say, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I don't mean to ruin facts.
This
movie was filmed and wasn't released right away. It sat for a little bit.
Yeah, 2009 it was filmed.
Yes. Yeah. So he wasn't even fully finished, or he just finished Thor, or he was still filming, or just so it was like.
So it was like a strategic release almost to be like, oh, we should just get this out there because we've got a Hemsworth.
Because what else came out in 2012?
Yeah, the Avengers.
The first Avengers movie. So this was absolutely had a reason to come out,
Well, it said that it was filmed with MGM, and they had financial issues. So then Lionsgate bought it, but good for Lionsgate.
What a gamble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that paid off for them. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Cool. I think that is it.
All right. Let's head out to that cabin.
Yeah, let's get on that. What did you say? It was a rotating cabin?
Yeah, Rubik's Cube cabin.
That Rubik's Cube.
Let's rotate this bitch.
Lionsgate does Saw, right? No?
Yes.
Do they do Saw? Because this intro always just makes me think of Saw.
Yep.
That could be one that we watch.
I mean, the first one definitely was...
The first one, the twist at the end is so good.
Yeah. But now Brian knows there's a twist at the end.
At the end of Saw?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think you would ever.
I don't think I can handle gory.
That's why I was like, I don't know.
Oh shit, he's from Grey's Anatomy.
I was gonna say I think you might recognize him from that.
Yeah. Jackson Avery. I know my Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, you do. Except when Chris McDonald was in it.
I don't remember that fucking guy.
Yes.
It is. They call it a coffee cup, but it's definitely a thermos. It's a coffee. I think it is telescopic too, so Drew was also right.
Oh, yeah. We're so close. Do you know that guy, the stoner guy here, Fran Kranz? That's his name. He actually directed Laura, do you have this info? Okay. He directed a pretty intense little movie called Mass that takes place in a church with only 4 people, and it's about 2 people these two couples, parents, that one of them, their child was a victim of the school shooting, and one of them was the school shooter. And they have like a 2-hour conversation, and it's like, and he wrote and directed it. I'm like, wow. Yeah. Out of everybody, this guy.
He's my favorite character in this movie because
same.
He's like the stoner, but he's the one that makes the most sense out of everyone. He's like the voice of reason, but no one pays attention to him.
The song that they played as they were driving away was a Switchfoot song, which is like a Christian rock band.
Oh, really?
It's very bizarre to hear them pop up in a movie like this.
I'm not going in that water. I don't want leeches.
Yeah.
So they kept the stoner guy with his shirt on because apparently he was like really, really jacked during the filming of this.
Yes, I heard that too. Yeah.
And they're like, it just wouldn't fit for his character to be like this ripped, good-looking guy. So shirt stayed on for him. All right, so that was Cabin in the Woods. What are our initial thoughts? Brian, we'll start with you since this is your first time seeing it.
Yeah, I really liked it. I like a bizarre comedy thing, and this is just weird. It's such a weird movie
very
all the way
weird.
through. There wasn't too much like actual horror. Like I felt like it kind of leaned into more of like a slasher type of thing, which doesn't really get me quite as much. Like there are parts where I know I'm about to get jump scared or something, or there are parts that are just like kind of gross to look at, that like the extreme gore kind of grosses me out, but not like scary of a movie. And in fact, I kind of liked like the science fiction element of it, of like I guess not science fiction, the like fantasy thing of like there's an ancient deity that that this organization is like I like that little bit of world building. I was like, ooh, I want a sequel just on that. Like, where'd this organization come from? How does that work? What are the other hubs doing? Like, that's
the other hubs
interesting to me. They have all those other offices and stuff. It was very interesting, and great cast, good like cast chemistry and stuff too. It was cool.
Yeah, the two guys, what's their name? And Bradley Whitford, I know his name. The other
Richard
guy,
Jenkins.
They're like so great together.
So
Perfect.
Funny.
Yeah.
I was thinking like halfway through, which I'm glad I didn't guess it because it was wrong. But I was like, I was thinking like, ooh, I wonder, because at a certain point, like she's on the dock and she's dying, and I'm like, oh, this is over. So like, what is the rest of the 30 minutes going to be about? I was like, maybe they're in on it too, and this whole thing is a test for Truman, which would be a reference to the Truman Show. That like this whole thing is fake. And it's a test of Truman's morality. Is he going to step in and stop things at any point? Is he going to like question what they're doing, or is he just going to be a security guard and watch? And that just wasn't fucking the case. But I did think that like, because I said something about the Truman Show, and Drew said something that was kind of like maybe, and I was like, oh, maybe there's something going on here. There wasn't.
But they do kind of like tease it a little bit when the one guy starts. He's like, I'm really starting to feel for her. Like she's gone through a lot. She's got a lot of heart. And then he's like, tequila. You're like, nope, they really have zero like actual feelings towards this at all. Yeah. And I'm kind of the same way with when movies are scary to me. No. When movies are scary to me, it's never like a fake monster type of thing. Never really gets me. I'm more of the like demon supernatural is way more terrifying to me, like the what you can't see. So these like fake monsters don't really do it for me, but it's very cool to see. I was thinking about there's probably, if you like pause and like can see all of those monsters in the like big glass cubes that they're all stored in. Like I've never really stopped to look at all the actual different kinds that are in there.
That would be cool to see.
Yeah. And I want to know who Kevin is.
Yes.
that is like, that's super interesting.
Yeah.
I want to know that.
Who is Kevin?
And what do you think, Drew, watching it again?
It's been such a long time that I was like, you know, I I remember a bunch of things coming up for it, and other things I didn't remember at all. So it was a good revisit. I remember like you were like, I can't believe he died this early.
That's and what I was just like,
and I remember him specifically coming back. You know what I mean? But I don't remember her pointing the gun at him. I don't remember any of that. But like,
I remember them sitting together at the end. So that's I was like, wait, how did that happen? Yeah.
Yep. So it's a fun movie. It's a very fun movie, and it's quick. It's quick witted. It's written well. It's directed well. Again, Brian's favorite, Joss Whedon's like really behind a lot of it. So it's definitely a good movie, and it does. The funny thing is, it is a slasher film. You know what I mean? It is like that, but they also play off it very well. You throw some of these characters away, but you learn, but you actually got to know them a bit, and it's nice. I've always liked this movie. It was when I remember first seeing it being like, wow, this is actually a fun movie. Like, this is actually really fun. Like, this is going to be one that people will talk about a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they said that it was, when they wrote it, it was like a love-hate letter to horror movies of kind of paying like tribute to great horror movies in the past, but also talking about how the newer movies a lot are like quote unquote like torture porn. Like there is a lot of like that just gory, like for no reason type of thing.
Yeah.
So it was kind of showing those both like aspects of how scary movies have changed over the years.
Yeah. Makes sense. I just love how they were like, basically they're like, let's take Evil Dead and then like expand.
Yeah. And then it kind of, I think it did change some like horror movies going forward. Like this was a very unique type of horror movie, I think. But they said that it like kind of influenced movies like Get Out, where it's a very like, what would they say? Like a meta commentary for like what horror can be considered.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Unsurprisingly, I've not seen Get Out.
Oh, we need to add that to our list then. That's a good one.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only Jordan Peele one I saw was Nope, which I loved. I loved Nope. And even that like creeps me out.
Yeah, it said how it's not so much about like the scares of the movie or like the monsters in the movie, but more about the ideas behind it. So like you were saying, like there's this ancient like god type thing.
And like the archetype and like they need to be punished for their sins sort of thing, which is like a classic horror trope of like that you can't kill them until they've done something wrong and they need to deserve it in some way.
That's why like the virgin usually doesn't die and
yeah. That was fun. Like you had guessed that there was going to be, you said 6 people, there was 5, but you were like spot on with, you said the nerd, which is kind of, they call it the scholar. And you said the jock, which is that they call it the athlete. You said like the funny guy, the fool. Cheerleader would be the whore. They just straight up call her the whore. Horn dog was also the jock kind of. But then we had the virgin and then that was it. Yeah. So you pretty much were spot on with that.
Nice.
Did you have any favorite parts of that movie? I always feel weird asking that about scary movies or movies like this because mine's a little fucked up. But
it's the mirror scene is your favorite part.
not that one. Mine is when he hits that fake wall with the dirt bike because I remember watching it the first time and I totally forgot about the bird flying into it. Like did not even think about that.
I forgot that too. I thought he was going to hit the rock wall on the other side.
They like totally tell you what's going to happen, but not you're like rooting for him. Like, oh, he's going to get over, but probably not. And then you're like, oh shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he just keeps hitting the wall on the way down.
Forever. Forever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like the basement scene in a weird way because like you already know at that point that like they have to choose something in the basement. They like kind of leaked that when they're talking about the different rooms. It's like it's up to them. It depends on what they choose. Right. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So when they were all in there playing with different stuff, of like, ooh, which one's it gonna be? Like, what is it? What are they actually gonna pick, and what is it gonna mean? Was kind of interesting. And you could see so much stuff in there where you could imagine what the horror version of it is going to be, like the fucking fortune-telling machine from Big.
Yeah.
Yeah, just really interesting. I think that was Big, right? That was Big?
Well, the fortune-telling machine wasn't Big, but I don't know if it was the same one or not, but like, where would they have gone? Could you imagine? Like I want to know what the totem was that was the unicorn. Like, what item was the unicorn?
I bet there's some like Reddit page out there that has 100%. The list of like what totem matches with what. Because it said there's over 60 different monsters were like designed and shown in the film at some point. It could be like for a second, but
yeah.
So there's a lot.
Yeah, the basement scene is good. My favorite scene is honestly, it's not, I don't know if it's my favorite scene, but just one I enjoy the most is just that last comedic moment for Bradley Whitford when he actually gets to see his merman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I did like
the
that.
Music leads up to it. Everything just works. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's overall a pretty fun movie. That is a solid scene though. The basement scene is very solid. Like it really sets up what's about to happen.
Yeah, and you're still like trying to figure it out. Like you're not 100% sure, but I don't know. Really, really interesting.
That's like, this is probably a weird thing, but it's because I like creepy, scary things. I would absolutely love if I bought a house and the basement was like that. Also kind of in The Conjuring where they go in the basement and all that old stuff is down. Oh, no, I would. No. I would have a field day going through everything. During the day, I wouldn't be down there at night, but
the door would shut. It'd lock.
Bad things can't happen during the day. It's fine.
A ball would roll out towards you. Yeah. No, thank you.
Nope. I would love it.
Yeah. You'd love it until we can't find you anymore. Where'd you go?
So some more of your guesses. You pretty much were like spot on with the whole plot theme of the movie about kids going to a cabin, getting stuck, having to solve puzzles to get out. They didn't really have to solve a puzzle, but like what they picked kind of determined what their puzzle was going to be, I guess. You were right about the government lab, research facility type vibe. Not supernatural villains. There was a ghosty ghost, but...
There was a ghosty ghost. I'm very confused about the villains themselves of like if they're... Like the plot is that they have to like torture people to subdue the Ancient One. But then they have these like monsters that I'm like, they look real. They don't look manufactured. And is it that they've captured a bunch of real actual monsters that exist in this world that they all exist and they capture them in cubes and use them to torture people? That seems like a whole other movie that I want to explore.
Yeah. I don't know that you fully get that answer.
I guess you don't need it. It's just I was like, what is happening with all of these? I assumed that they were going to be robots or manufactured or something. Like,
yeah, but they seem very real.
Yeah.
I vote that they've been like captured throughout time. Kind of like the ballerina with the face. Like that's not I don't know.
It is. I don't know. Like, are
there zookeepers where they're like?
Well, they said zoology.
Yeah,
at
zoology.
One point.
So they're like feeding the ballerina, like to keep it alive.
Yeah.
But they did say at one point, I forget one of the animals that they like made a bet on, and the guy was like, "Oh, I don't think we have that here." And he was like, "No, zoology said we did." So maybe they are like, or maybe they trade through the other locations. They're like, "Oh, we want this monster this year," kind of.
Oh yeah, interesting.
Who knows? But you guessed like werewolf, zombie, vampire. I don't think we saw a vampire.
You didn't see a vampire. Well, we might have, but we don't know if we did.
I bet it was there.
Maybe that big vampire bat was a vampire. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of. Spooky ghost, clown, doll. We got them all. What animal head does she make out with? Deer, bear. I mean, pretty close.
Yeah.
The weird wolf. I still don't. That scene
was weird to watch.
It's very weird, but I think it's mostly just to show that like they're changing their personality from when they left to when they got there. Like they're pumping them with those fumes to make them be the characters that
even
they
Kurt
want
was
them to
like
be.
Recommending books and stuff
in the beginning.
He puts on like glasses, and the guy that ends up being the nerdy guy, he's really not at all at the beginning. Right. And then like halfway through they're in the cabin, he like puts on glasses and sits down. It's like, where do you get glasses from?
Yeah, he put them on when she was reading the diary. I was like, what's he putting glasses on for?
Yeah. And she's like, you know Latin? He's like, not really. Yeah. And she also like when she's like, virgin? Like, not me. Like, we work with what we can.
She was like sleeping with a teacher or something. Right?
Yeah,
that was the plot at the beginning.
Yep,
that's funny.
The most wholesome of the group.
Yeah, right. You wildly both guessed the bong combo of a thermos telescope. I did not. The telescope, I was like, oh, that's not right. And then as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, that's telescopic.
It was a telescoping thermos.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know how that costs $5,000 to make still, but
that seems excessive. I feel like I could make that. Give me $500. I'll make you one.
Yeah, you might. 3D printer, baby.
The director's voice, Drew, you realized right away who the voice was, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Then we found out it was Sigourney Weaver, and it did say that it was meant to be his the writer's version of an alien. She said, "You always were an asshole, Gorman." Like her last line in this movie was supposed to be similar to that. I don't really remember a lot of aliens, so. But apparently a big nod to that. And then the body count. Do you want to revise your answers?
Yeah, that was the other thing. We got like 30 minutes to the end. I was like, okay, so 5. What the fuck? Like 5 or
then there's
6
just a massacre.
Yeah.
So you said, Brian, you said 43. Drew said 63.
63, yep.
You are both still low.
Yeah, I think.
Drew's closer. Drew's obviously, but he's pretty close. Think of a funny number that we would.
69.
Yeah. Yeah.
420.
It says 69, but technically 6. What was it? 6 billion, 8 million, because it's the end of the world, and that was the like in 2009. That was the yeah. But we'll go with 69.
That's funny. 69 on screen.
Yeah.
All right, baby.
Was that planned intentionally?
I don't know, but it made me laugh when I looked it up after. That was after I had already made the porn trivia game, and I was like, this is perfect.
Yeah, I love that.
But yeah, that was it. Anything else before we take out the doof meter? I don't think I have it.
No, I don't think I have anything else.
No.
It's like nothing either of you are doing.
You can't hear either.
Drew's got it. Lovely.
All right.
Lovely.
Doof meter is out and ready to go. And for all of those people who don't remember the Doof meter, it's our official grading system of Real Doofs, where it is a 1 through 5 grading system, where 1 is it's a movie, and 5 is real doof. I didn't see this. I should have seen this sooner. What's wrong with me? And stuff like that. So, Brian.
Yeah.
Where are you on the doof meter?
I think this is I have a separate ranking too. I pulled up all the scary movies that we've watched and I've ranked them.
Okay.
But I think individually as a film, as if this was a normal episode, I think this is probably like a 4 for me. I had a really good time watching it. I actually think it was like a decent movie. And it was a lot of fun. And I know that I've like picked up a lot of stuff just like in general. I know that there's like a lot of parodies about this. I know that this was like a big deal when it came out, I remember, and I just never really wanted to watch it because I'm not super into scary movies. And I do actually wish I watched it sooner because it wasn't that scary. I could have handled this. I think I've easily been desensitized in the last couple of years because of you two. But I also think I could have handled this pre-podcast because it honestly wasn't that bad. Not that I'm taunting you for future horror.
I know, like,
reviews.
What's the worst that we can do?
I know what we're gonna watch next time.
Well, it's interesting that you said like it was a big deal when it came out. I think it was like I remember when I watched it right after it came out. They purposely at the beginning when it like opens up into the kind of lab research, like I don't know what you would want to call it, but you're like, am I watching the right movie? Like, what is happening right now? And I think that was a lot of people got intrigued by that.
Yeah.
Which made it kind of popular at the time. Yeah.
Yeah. I do think it gives a lot away. Like, I think this easily could have been like a bigger twist because like it's kind of like giving you elements and you can figure it out as you go, which isn't bad. I liked that. But it could have been a movie where they didn't do any of that until like halfway through and it was this big twist or whatever. I don't think that would have went over as well. Because that would have felt so out there, but it builds up your tolerance to the idea that this is like a facility. And
you get to know the characters that work at that place throughout it. Yeah.
I can't remember if in the original trailers they revealed anything about the lab or if it was just the cabin in the woods sort of stuff. So that when the movie did start, like Laura said, you were just like, fuck am I watching?
I don't think they did. Yeah.
Yeah. Am I in the right movie?
I hope so, because I like that. That's the perfect version of it where like you go in expecting one thing. And even like the title cards and everything, I was like, oh, this is not the vibe I was expecting. Like, even when at the beginning, when you said comedy, I was like, I didn't know this was considered a comedy. I thought this was straight up horror. So
I love the stoner guy. I forget what his his name was in the movie.
His name was Alex.
But he's so perfect. Like so good. And I love at the end where they're like, he's got a different weed and he's like impervious to everything that we've been trying to do to him.
So good.
Drew, what's your rating?
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, this is an interesting one because this is a movie that's been influenced by pop culture. Do you know what I mean? Like, so there were so many things in there that they borrowed from because it was a love letter to and a love-hate sort of thing, like a hate for torture porn and like body horror, which was at the time, you're right, it was very big. You had Hostel, you had Saw, you had anything Eli Roth touched, and you had those things, and that wasn't necessarily the only thing you needed for horror. So they kind of said like, here's a love letter. Like we said, when we were backing away and saw all the cubes, I could see the twins from The Shining. I could see I could see all these different things. You knew you had zombies, you had, the Hellraiser. There's so many nods to these other things that to me, it is kind of like saying how pop culture exists and continues to exist and reinvent itself. I do feel like this is kind of necessary watching, especially if you're into horror in general, though. I'm with Brian on the 4 on this one. I think it's definitely I think it's also a great one. It's an easy one. If you like, listen, if you don't like blood, that's one thing, but if you don't like super horror, if horror makes you nervous, then this is an easy one to get into because yes, it's bloody and yes, there are a few jumps, but it has so many tension breaking moments. There's a lot of humor in it. There's nothing overly disgusting with that happens to people. When you see like zombie hands and like the piles of blood, that's one thing, but it's not like, I guess the first one who gets kind of, you don't even see her get.
I was going to say they don't really show much. It's like they show the aftermath usually.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I would even argue there's not really a ton of jump scares because you kind of can tell when something's going to happen every time. Like there is like that tension, but there's never really like a huge, oh my God, you're like expecting something to come.
But like even when like Alex was sitting at the window and he was like with the camera,
I'm like, they're going to get him.
Yeah. But then even they were like, what are we going to do? Oh, wait. Good old Farmer John's on his way. And then he's sitting in the window. So you're like, okay, he's going to get pulled through that window. Yeah. So like, enough to know it's just the waiting. That's the thing. It's the waiting that you have to be like, when's it going to happen?
Yeah. The anticipation.
Yeah. It's good.
Cool. I love it. I would agree on a 4 too. I think it's a good watch.
It is a good watch.
Yeah.
Good watch.
I'm glad that you liked it, Brian, because we thought that this is one I think the last like two years has been on our list of wanting to watch, but ended up going with something else. So good.
Oh, let's just get that doof meter out of here.
Okay. Cool.
And
that's
it.
Dead air.
What do we normally do after? Oh, I did rank them. So we've been doing these Halloween movies since the beginning. I didn't realize that because I missed our first one at first because I think we didn't do one in 2019, but we did. It was our very first one. It was Alien.
Yes,
was our first one.
Full circle moment there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we did Hereditary in 2020, and then
that was also a wild one too because we were doing all of 2019 when we started in August of 2019, and we were meeting weekly at the time. We were in together doing this, right?
Yeah, that's wild to think
2019 we were literally virtual testing this out, and by Halloween we had figured out how to do movies because we couldn't really figure out how to do the recording to the movies, like the audio. And so then we are all in our own areas. I was in my kitchen. Like that's where my that's where my workstation was. It was on the kitchen table. And it was like kitchen table, lights out, Brian, dark room, Joe. And remember, didn't the movie like buffer several times on Amazon's like thing?
It was rough.
And it was rough, but like to hear Brian and Joe like, like these noises they were making.
That was for Hereditary.
Yes, I got to go back and revisit that one.
I also it was back in that was back when I had a 2-story house.
Yes,
and we were renovating the upstairs, and then my office was like kind of in the front of the house by the street on the ground floor. And we had these like creaky hallways and stuff. Well, the one thing that happened the whole time is that my wife was like interested but didn't actually want to watch. Yeah. So I'd be like watching, and then the screen would cut to dark, and I'd see in the reflection of my monitor that my wife's in the doorway like watching me watch the movie, and I'm like, Jesus fuck, get the fuck out of here. And then the episode ended. It's like midnight or whatever.
Yeah, it was late too.
That was a late record, and I was like, oh, I got to use the bathroom. Oh, yeah, we're renovating our downstairs bathroom. I got to go up into the unfinished upstairs, which has 0 lights. So I grabbed my flashlight.
Yes.
And I had to go up a spiral staircase to this 100-year-old house and like walk through all like the plastic sheeting that was like separating all the rooms. The bathroom only had a sink and a toilet in it. It was that was a rough watch.
Yeah,
we did.
Should have just gone outside like you did. They did in the movie.
I know.
You're like, is he peeing outside?
Well, we were living in a city then, so like, I would have gotten arrested. Then we watched Night of the Living Dead.
Yep. That was the night that I spilled marinara on your carpet.
On your white carpet.
Yeah, marinara. That was the first one we did in my new house at the time.
Yeah.
And then The Conjuring, which was the first one we did with Laura.
That was fun. That was outside. That was the outside one.
Outside.
That was so good.
In October, we had the projector going.
Yes.
That was a blast. And then for some fucking reason, in 2023, you made me watch 3. So we watched The Thing, The Exorcist, and It. All back to back.
We did 3? Oh my god!
Yes, we did.
Well, The Thing wasn't that scary, so you got.
No, but it was a classic.
But it's
we
a
had
classic.
to watch it.
Yes. Yeah.
Did we have a guest there on that one too?
The Thing we did.
I think we did. Yeah, it was your buddy there. I think.
Was it? I don't think so. He did.
It was Joe. Joe was there.
Yeah, Joe came for it.
Yes,
yes.
Sorry, Joe.
And then after
the next year was this Exorcist.
We did The Exorcist that same year.
Yeah, that one we did outside. We did that one outside again.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was The Thing, Exorcist, and
sorry, I was thinking
and
okay.
Yeah, and then the year after was what, last year, right? So last year was Halloween.
Okay. We only did one last year.
Yeah,
I gotta make up for that then. Make up for that.
We're going back to doing 3.
No, I have something that both of you, I found on the list that both of you have not seen.
Oh boy.
That is actually on our list of movies to watch. Okay. I found some, but I did float things to Laura specifically, Brian. I was like, have you seen any of these? And she's like, I've seen all but 2, and we should rewatch this one anyway. And I was like, I might do that. I'm really thinking I want to do that. And then I was like, you know what? I've got another idea in mind it's kind of like how this feels. It won't feel like a straight up horror movie, but it's not going to be funny at all, though. It's drama, fantasy horror. I'm very excited.
Perfect. So out of all those that we've watched, you said you ranked them?
Yes.
Did you have a favorite?
Not favorite, just least scary to most scary.
Okay.
So least scary, I think Night of the Living Dead. I don't remember being scared at all. It was a neat movie because it was like a vintage thing, but that like did not affect me. I did not think about it again after watching that.
Commentary on racism.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cabin in the Woods is the next one. Just after watching this, I was like, this didn't scare me really at all. This was a fun. This was like a pulp movie almost. Like it was fun. Halloween is next on the list. I don't remember being that scared.
No, you weren't in that one.
I think slasher movies just don't get me.
And how could we? We were making s'mores.
Yeah, it's tough to be scared when you're eating s'mores. Then The Thing, which is now we're getting into a little bit, because The Thing was a little scary.
Yeah.
It was more interesting as like a thriller, but I think The Thing is getting a little bit closer there. Then for me, Alien.
I know what you're going to end on. I already know where you're ending on.
And then It, which I still liked. I actually do want to watch the second one at some point. I still just haven't done it. Then The Exorcist. I think The Exorcist, I don't know if I would have been as scared if we didn't watch it
if we weren't outside. Yeah.
The outside definitely added something to The Conjuring and to The Exorcist. But I think that The Exorcist is still a little bit more just like gross and creepy than
we were also a little buzzed and like, we said we were really
so buzzed.
Was that when you were like, they need a bigger priest? Yeah.
Yes, they need a bigger priest.
It was such a good one.
Such a good one. But I can agree. I don't think you would have thought The Exorcist was as scary if we weren't outside. The Conjuring, I think you still would have thought was scary. No matter what.
Fuck that. Hereditary is still number one. And that's the experience I had that night. But I also think it's genuinely just a terrifying film. Yeah. They did such a good job with like the shots of that.
I was literally tempted. I was like, should we do Midsommar next? And I was like, no, I'm going to hold off on that. Cause that's just that's too long of a movie. Like I want to make sure what we watch is it's like 2.5 hours before the director's cut.
Yeah. And it's like the first hour and a half are fairly boring. It's till you get to like,
it's slow. It definitely is slow, but then it builds. It's very much a build.
But for us, that's more of
it's a really interesting movie because Brian and Laura, you know this, you've seen it, but Brian, it's one of the rare horror movies that happens during the day.
Yeah.
And that's very unique to be scared during the day, to be scared when the lights are on.
Yeah.
Is very unique. So I always thought that was a very well done film.
That's a cool like play on it.
Yeah. But that's not the one we're going to be watching.
All right. I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm still glad that The Conjuring's at the top of the list because that's my one of my all-time favorite scary movies. Yeah, that still creeps me out.
I still think about like the hands coming out of the dresser
when they clap. Yeah.
And the bat hitting the side of the house after the movie was over.
Yeah, we actually got conjured at in my backyard. Was like a wolf coming towards us and stuff.
Was it Conjuring or Exorcist that we actually heard the chanting in the woods?
That was the Conjuring of the church. Yeah. Yes, you're like, there's a church back there where they like to chant. I'm like, all right, cool.
7 at night? Like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was like, the whole thing was wild.
We had our back to the woods for both of those watches too. So like we set up the projector so it was on my house. So we're like looking towards my house and our back is to like acres and acres of nothing. There's nothing behind us. Pitch black. Yeah. Very, very creepy.
Love it.
It was awesome.
I love
good times. Yeah. All right. Well, those are fantastic, Brian. I think we should. It's been a long time. You should re-release the Halloween episodes every like weekend or something. Put one out
every weekend.
No, because for now
October.
We'll have because we'll be at what 7 now, 7 or 8, right?
Yeah. Do your top 8. Your top 3 there that you just.
Yeah.
But if you do a Saturday drop and a Sunday drop, and then Saturday, Sunday, and then Saturday, Sunday, and then when we record next, whatever that next movie is, you can drop it before Halloween or that weekend of Halloween and then drop on Halloween for this one. I mean,
well, if you're listening to this, I hope you've enjoyed the month of scary movies that you've been listening to on the weekends.
You're listening to us in the past.
I think we labeled those as Real Deuce classics when we did a re-release.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Wild that we're getting to that point. And we're over, I think, technically, when this comes out, we're over 100 episodes.
Yes.
I know you said that last time, yeah.
So wild.
Yeah, I can't even remember. What was the last thing you did?
I can't even remember what we did.
98?
I can't remember which ones we did.
I think you just dropped Sonic fairly recently, right?
Anora
dropped at 98.
Yes, we've got 2 more.
Wow. Again, by the time you listen to this, this is going to mean nothing.
I hope you enjoyed.
You might as well just cut this. You might as well just cut this out.
I hope you enjoyed our 100th episode special. It was so good.
Yeah.
We're going to do something for episode 100.
I think so.
We'll just stop releasing things until we're ready to do 100.
Yes, right, and we'll pick what we want 100.
Make it like a Taylor Swift countdown online.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, post cryptic messages.
Yeah.
Yes. Awesome.
Guess what, guys? Real Doofs is engaged to Travis Kelce.
No.
All 3 of us.
Yeah.
He can wrap us up in his big old football arms.
All right.
And if you want to be wrapped up in our big football arms, like Kurt in Cabin of the Woods, you can head over to buttstunningswithbrian.com.
Like Chris Hogsworth.
Chris Hogsworth. I talked about all the scary movies we watched. If you haven't seen them, or if you didn't see the ones that we posted, or if you heard one in that listing that you're like, he's a big baby, that was not that scary, go listen to our episode and hear how scared I was. And that's it.
I'm going to re-listen.
It's awkward.
Stunning endorsement from the guy on the show.
On the show. Drew's our number 1 fan.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I was just going to scream, tequila.
Tequila. Bye.